Becca and Louis.
Could you stop asking my colleagues where I am? Could you be any more embarrassing?
You are not answering the phone! I was right in being worried because you crashed the car. Do you have an extra 500 for us to get it fixed? For goodness sake, the kids need to go to school and they need food.
Woman, you will not tell me about my own household as if I am blind. You love making a big deal out of everything. Do not forget who pays the bill in this house.
You are not the only one working. I'm contributing as well. You figure out what to do about the car. I am disappointed in you. Instead of coming home, you go drinking with your buddies and crash our car.
Look, I can afford to fix the car, so stop being on my case about it. Why is my food cold?
Sorry, I had to run over to my mother's house with the kids. It was an emergency.
Come back home this instant.
But my mother needs me.
Who is your husband? Me. Do not make me come over there and fetch you. You're very brave these days. Have you forgotten that I'm the man of this house?
I'm on my way.
Sorry for last night, my dear.
You always say sorry, but now I'm thinking that you have never been sorry. You need to get help for your anger issues. I cannot deal with being beaten up every time I disagree with you on something.
Please, forgive me. I will do anything.
Then, give me a divorce. I am done.
We have 2 kids together.
Kids who are better off without you. I know you love the kids, but how you treat me is not right. Do you want our kids to grow up and be like you? I am taking my kids and going far away. Do not look for us otherwise. We will get protection order.
You are overreacting. Every time I want to leave, you realize that you cannot live without me. You'll be back anytime soon. I know that.
No, you can forget about me coming back. I am tired of your abuse.
You really thought you could take my kids from me?
Did you have to play you dirty like that?
One thing about me is that I love my kids to death. I will do anything for them, even if it is to expose that their mom is a drug addict.
I was admitted to rehab once when I was 22. I do not see why you had to make me look bad in front of my family.
I told you that I would do anything to get custody of my son and daughter, even if it means that I must destroy you. And your little claims that I abused you are baseless in court.
You have no idea how much hatred I have for you in my heart right now. I will not rest until I make sure that you have no access to these kids. They will grow up without you because you do not deserve to be their father. He got custody.
Oh no, sis. I'm so sorry.
I get 1 week and he gets the next.
Oh no.
It is not even a fair ruling. The judge who made the decision had to have been biased.
What makes you think that?
I know how he operates. He played dirty throughout the entire court case. Now, Violet and Tyra are going to have to spend the entire weeks with him. I had plans to move away with my kids and hope that they forget him. But now those plans have fallen through.
You can still move away. Violet is 16 and Tyler is 13. Soon they will be 18 and you will have to share the custody with him. Unless you think he would hurt them.
No, I know that he would never hurt them. But it's not fair that he gets to look like a good person in their eyes. I have to do something to make him lose custody.
What will you do?
I will make the kids hate the very sight of him. And once they hate him, I can easily convince a judge to take custody away from him. Doing this will break him, and I want him to feel that pain. I endured him physically abusing me for so many years. I want him out of my life.
By the way, why did you never tell us?
I'm so afraid. I have no idea how terrifying it was. But now, it is time to put my plan in motion. Mom, is Dad going to be able to come to my football game on Saturday?
I told him, and he said he will make it.
Why did Dad not make it even though he knows how I feel about football? I got to dance in the lead of the cheerleading squad. I am sorry, but at least I was there.
Your daughter looked crestfallen on Saturday.
You should see my son. I dropped him off last weekend at his house. I stayed for lunch. Tyler gave his dad something he made for him. Before leaving, I threw it in the bin.
Oh my god, he must have been heartbroken.
He blamed his father for not caring about him, even though his dad denied it, of course. Oh, and the football game with my daughter was so easy to get him out of it. I still have access to his calendar, so I moved something up to Saturday. And he was none the wiser. In all honesty, she did tell him, but he forgets things if they're not on his calendar.
You must be careful not to get caught. I do not think that he would be very happy with you. He might hurt you.
I'm going for self-defense. I'll make sure they hate him before the end of this year, or my name is not Rebecca.
Do they know about the abuse?
No, they're too young, and it would scar them.
Then please do not tell them, no matter how desperate you are.
You have got it. I'll not say a word. Mom, can I ask you something? Of course, Violet. Why do you cry so much at night? Nothing much. Do not worry about it. But I hurt you. Well, please don't tell your father I told you this. I should not even be telling you since you're so young. He's not sending us as much money as he used to. He has been spending it all on another woman. The same woman he was seeing when we were married. Oh no, is there nothing you can do about that? I shouldn't have told you. Please forget it and do not hate your father. I'll just have to get a second job so that you and your brother can continue to have a good life. He's always canceling plans with you two, and I have to make excuses for him all the time. I don't think that is fair. Mom, I don't care what you say. I hate him. He's not being nice to you. And that lady that he is now dating? I'll make sure he breaks up with her. No, my dear. Do not say anything. It will not help me get custody of you. I'm not sure I want to keep saying him. Keep this to yourself and do not tell your brother. I trust to not say anything. You're a good girl after all. Okay, Mom. Hook, line, and sinker. She fell for it.
How are you sure that it will work as you planned?
I know she will tell her brother, and then when they hate him, they will beg me to appeal the court decision. And this time they will testify against him, and you'll lose them.
Just be careful, sis. If he finds out that you are turning his kids against him, then he might hurt you.
Don't worry, I know how to look out for myself. Mom, can you come and fetch us from Dad's house? We don't feel safe here.
What happened?
Oh, I told Tyler about what happened and he got mad and confronted Dad. Dad started saying nasty words about you, and the three of us started to argue. I told him that I wish he was not my dad, and then he slapped me. Then he said I was going to grow up to be just like you.
He dared to touch my daughter? I'll be there right now. I'm going to skin him alive. Never thought he would touch you two. Okay, let me get someone to come with me. Don't worry, baby. You'll not have to see him again.
I'm scared. He left a while ago and he was very angry. Tyler's upset and he's crying, Mom. Is it true that Dad used to abuse you?
Who told you that?
I heard some moms talking about it at school.
Do not listen to gossip at school. I'll be right there. If you think that you'll put a hand to my child, you have another thing coming. Becca, it was a mistake because of misunderstanding. Is Violet okay? I promise I'll get help, but please, don't take my baby from me. You have crossed the line. Have you also been abusing our kids since they moved in with you? Becca, you know that I loved those kids. I lost my temper. That is all, and I'm sorry. It was a rare situation when I could not manage my anger. I wish that you were not the father of my kids. Everything that you touch, you destroyed. Soon everyone will see that you are nothing. You are the lowest form of life, and you do not deserve to breathe the same air as everyone else. Becca, please don't say that. Even after you broke up, you continue to be toxic and micromanage my life. What is wrong with you? Why are you such a monster? Becca, I have a serious issue. I admit it. I'm a narcissistic and I was abusive. But I would never hurt my own kids. I love them more than I love myself. They're the only thing keeping me sane.
I will make sure that you end up alone.
How does it feel to finally get rid of that monster?
I feel like I have lost several pounds. It was perfect. You should have seen his face when they told him he's not allowed near his kids. He started crying like a baby.
Well, the man does love his kids more than anything.
Which is why taking them from him was the best revenge for all that he put me through. With him out of the picture, I am going to look for a house out of town. I have a new job already lined up, which will be a big step for my career. The kids would love to go to new school.
Wow, you really are going to leave.
Don't be sad, bro. You can visit me anytime and annoy me.
Okay, bad. I know I probably deserve it, but you did not have to lie like that and make me seem like a monster. You have changed, Becca. And today, you have won. You have managed to hurt me for the first time in my life.
You hurt me for many years. Did you not think that I had two hard feelings?
I had a lot of problems, Becca. But loving my kids was never out of the question.
They are way better off without you.
Please, take care of them.
I killed him.
What?
He's gone.
What did you do? Was it self-defense? Okay, then let me call you a lawyer. Stay where you are and do not panic.
No, I did not do anything to him. He's the one who did something to himself.
You are not making any sense.
Early this morning, Lois's mom found him dead in his house. He committed suicide. He wrote a note saying that he no longer has his kids. He does not see a reason why he should remain alive. It is all my fault. I told him that he does not deserve to live.
Calm down, sis, okay? I'm coming to your house right now. It will all be fine, alright?
Yes. Hey, sweetheart. I'm waiting for you in the car. The funeral is starting soon. Well, your son misplaced my gloves because he was playing with them. Now I have to look for them. Okay, please hurry up. Mom? Are you sad? Yes, I am, honey. But he hurt you. He did. And he also gave me two beautiful children. Well, I don't understand why you're even crying for him. Your father was a troubled man. I will tell you everything you need to know when you grow up. Deal? Deal.
Hey, how are you holding up?
Well, life has been quiet. Seems like the move was the right choice. The kids love the new school. I'm doing well in my new job.
I am more than happy to hear that. And how's therapy going?
It has really made me to realize that he made his own choice, and I was not responsible for them. His own mother told me that she does not blame me. She says that he has always had that side to him when he was growing up. He always got what he wanted, so I guess he did not know how to deal with the loss.
Yes, that makes sense. As long as you are doing okay. Yes, it is not your fault that he was weak in his last moments. You were protecting your children to the best way that you knew how.
I had a meeting with his lawyer yesterday.
What did he say?
As I thought, he removed me from as well. But he did keep the kids on. He gave Violet 60% of his money and the other 40% to his son. It is a huge relief because then they will both have any opportunity that they want in life.
Yes, it is such a relief. At least he never lied about loving his kids. But he did show them that he was capable of hurting them.
Hey, Mom, how was the date? Don't rush back home. We're having too much fun. You little busybody. I told you that it was not a date. I'm having dinner with an old friend. Mommy and an old friend sitting in a tree. Keep on talking. I hope that you finish your homework. Of course. And Mom?
Yes, Violet?
It is nice to see you happy again. I'm also happy when you are happy. I miss seeing you smile.
My happiness is your happiness, my sweet Violet.
Does that mean I can get some new clothes?
I sense that you're milking this moment. Fine, but there's budget and I have to come with you.
But I'm 17. Why should I go to the mall with my mom?
We will discuss this later. A year later, Violet turned 18 and she inherited her father's money. Because of her intellect, she was able to complete college in record time, and is now part of a research team in Antarctica. As for my son, he's currently in college and he's doing well. He wants to use his money to work on an invention he has. I have no idea what it is. He told me, but it was too complicated that I forgot. I'm still single, but now that the kids are out of the nest, maybe I'll give dating another go.